guys, what you doing in my suitcase? Hey, but you're right on time. Why don't we go in the kitchen? Let's catch up with Miss Traveler, and let's talk about, now that you've got your cruise booked, what can you expect next? So come on, let's go. All right, so now we've joined up with Mrs. Traveler.
Hi guys, I miss you.
She's not busy today, so she can join us.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Anyway, guys, so let's talk about, now that you got your cruise booked and you're down there at the ship, now what? So what can you expect once you get to the port?
What's next?
What's next? So first things first is the embarkation. Once you've made your way to the port, you have your embarkation, and typically you can get on the boat usually 11 o'clock, noon. It just depends on how fast they have gotten the last cruise off and how they're doing on the boat.
Yes.
So typically around 11 to noon, somewhere around there.
11, 12-ish.
Yep. So when you get into the cruise terminal, you'll need your little documents there. It's like a boarding pass for a cruise ship.
Yep.
And your passports.
Yes, those are very important.
And then you go up to the desk and you check in with the people. They'll verify your passports, and at that point, you can give them a credit card for your onboard expense account.
Yes.
Or cash if you like.
That's right. I always make sure to make copies of passports because we left ours before.
Yep, sure did. And so then what they'll give you, come up with a little name there. What they'll give you on the boat is they'll give you a ship card. Here's Royal Caribbean's version, and here's Carnival's version.
Mm-hmm. Those are your sell and sign cards. You can use those for everything.
Okay, so the credit card or the cash that you put down, that account is now tied to these cards here.
Mm-hmm.
So you use these when you're poolside and you decide you want a virgin daiquiri.
I like pina coladas.
You give this to them, they'll, bloop, take the money off, put the gratuity on there and all that good stuff, and on you go.
With the umbrella.
This also serves as your room key.
Yes.
Just like many of the hotels.
Mm-hmm.
This also serves for ID when you get off the boat, which we'll talk more about in a little while.
And it can serve for a safe too as well.
They recommend not using these for the safes.
Really? Why?
Because if you leave it in there, they usually recommend using another credit card.
Okay. Don't use those for the safe.
What we started doing is you can go either to the guest services desk or to the casino, right?
Yes.
Casino.
Casino.
And get the punches on there. And we bring our
Glaze.
hanging over our neck.
Yep.
It's right there, so you don't. Very convenient, especially on cool days.
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Excellent.
I'm ready.
Okay, so now we're on this ship. We're having a little fun. Typically, your stateroom is not going to be ready till 1 or 2 o'clock. So even if you get on the boat at 11 to 12, you will not have access to your stateroom straight away.
And maybe your luggage won't be there either, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, well, we can talk about it right now.
Well, sometimes the luggage is not there in time. So you walking around with winter clothes on and it's hot and you don't have a change of clothes.
Yep. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 when you got a boat, your luggage is not going to be at your stateroom yet. It usually comes later on in the afternoon or early evening, something like that. So you definitely want to keep your medicines on hand. Anything that's important, I would keep expensive jewelry and
Yes.
keep your IDs with you.
Mm-hmm.
And we also like to keep like a bathing suit with you or shorts or whatever, so you can have fun before your luggage gets there.
Yeah, we like to hit the pool. So as soon as we get on board, let's go swimming, let's eat.
I'm one of those crazy people. I don't care. It's like 4 degrees outside right now.
It's cold.
And I'll get on the plane with shorts because I'm that guy.
And flip-flops.
I'm ready to go. I don't want any extra excess when I get there. So anyway, so once you get down there, your room's not ready. Most of the buffets are open, so you can go begin your eating fest, your 7-day eating fest.
Yes. I'm telling you, you're gonna love the food.
Yep. So a lot of them have delis and buffets and
Pizza, chocolate, donuts. Ooh, it's so much food. You eat all day.
For some strange reason, all of your clothes shrink when you get back home. I haven't figured that out yet, but
strangely, I gained 10 pounds every cruise.
I think it's the salt air that shrinks my clothes. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So anyway, before the boat leaves, it's usually maybe about an hour or half an hour before the boat leaves, I have a muster drill.
Yes.
And it will be...
It's mandatory. You have to go to it. They will come knocking on the door and open the door.
Okay, see that on the bottom there it says muster station? That's how you know, looking at the ship maps, where your muster station is. And it's very important that you go there. You have to stand there in your assigned area. It's typically on the deck. It's like on the 4th or 5th deck, depending on the boat.
Yeah.
It's right near the life ships. And then the captain will come over the PA and they'll go over the safety issues in case there's any incidents at sea. And, you know, if something, God forbid, would happen, this is where you would go. And we actually had 2 of our subscribers that were on that Anthem of the Seas.
Yes, they contacted us and let us know that they actually were on the boat.
So I was really shocked they contacted us, but it was, I just couldn't imagine. It was really, really rough. But it goes to show you the importance of doing those muster drills and paying attention to what the captain is saying, because you just never know when something could possibly happen. You want to know where to go and what to do in case of an emergency.
Just a brief little story, if you don't know what happened. The Anthem of the Seas experienced some rough waters, which made the ship rock, and I heard it was really, really an emergency situation, but they got through it.
Yeah, they were in like hurricane force winds.
Yeah, it was bad. Just in case you haven't heard what happened.
No.
So that's what we're referring to.
Anyway, so you've been to your muster drill, you've been through all that, now it's time for fun, and depending on what ship you're on, they have the sail away party.
Woo! This is my sail away dance.
Some are funner than others, but the ones on the Carnival are, you know,
they're
muy
fun.
caliente, it's fun.
So fun. The team is awesome.
Yeah, well, they usually, and all the ships, they usually have music going, they have a band going, they have the DJ going, whatever, and you just leaving the port, you're having fun, they have little drink specials for you and all that good stuff.
You're leaning over the boat, looking at wherever you are, leave.
And, you know, that's when you start having fun.
The party begins.
And here's the thing, and I want you to remember this from day one. Most of the time, you'll never see these people again. Ever again. Don't be shy. Don't be intimidated. We all have different levels of singing and dancing abilities and other such various activities. But what I'm getting at is go out there and have fun. You paid your money. Go out there and just have fun, make some new friends, and just do it.
You're going to be with people from all over the world, so you'll never see them again. You know, you can exchange emails or whatever, but for the most part, you'll never see them again. It's a rare circumstance. So have fun. Let your hair down, and that is the only time you can be yourself, because you're not going to see these people anymore.
Okay, so let's talk about dining options throughout the day, not necessarily the evening, but throughout the day.
Yeah.
What you got?
First thing I do is breakfast. Either you can order breakfast to your cabin, or you can go down and have a buffet, or you can go into the dining room.
Yeah. Usually they have like sea days. They have breakfast in there.
Yep.
No, actually, I think every day you go to the dining room. Yeah. You have to just check with your room cabin or the maitre d' when you get on the boat. I think most of the ships they have like a formal breakfast. If you want it, like in the dining room, you can go ahead and have breakfast. So the buffets are open throughout the day. They're open and closed at different times. You have to look at your. This would be a good time to bring it up.
Yep.
Carnival. This one they put in your room every day.
This is your map of the day.
So there's Carnival Fun Times, Royal Caribbean. I don't have a Royal Caribbean one for an example. I don't know what I did with them all, but anyway, on here, and I've actually ripped off the part with the dining on there. But anyway, there was another little part, an attachment here, which you could rip off and fold up and put in your pocket so it's convenient.
Yep.
But it has all the dining room times and options for the day.
Yes.
And so you can eat the buffets. They have the pizzas usually like 24 hours a day. They have ice cream and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So dining room on your card will tell you if you see the dining room. What does it say? Sunset lower on this particular ship. So that's, and it tells you your table number and all that good stuff. When you get on the boat, you can go to the dining room, check with the maitre d' and see where the seat location is. Yeah. And if you would like to make a change, you can put the request in, and depending on your level of patronage to the cruise line, they kind of have a, you know, for people who are up at the top, you know, they pretty much give them what they want. So, but anyway, you can put a request in there if you want to try to get a different location or whatever. But anyway, the dining room, if you're on a 7-day cruise, is typically like 2 formal nights.
Yes, you have to pack 2 formal nights, 2 formal night outfits. You can't wear flip-flops, you can't wear jeans. They don't recommend that, not on formal.
Yeah, they don't recommend it, but I haven't really seen them enforcing it.
Right.
You know, but we partake, we dress up. On formal nights, we get really dressed up.
I love the dress.
You've seen our videos, you've seen us, you know, tuxedos, you have to dress on, but even there are other nights where we're usually pretty, you know, we're dressed nicely.
Yeah.
I don't go in there with flip-flops and like I came right off the beach or anything.
Right.
Okay, so shore excursions. Let's talk about shore excursions. If you hadn't done them online at home already, you know, when you book your cruise, you can book the shore excursions through the online websites for all the cruise lines and go through there and look at them. If you haven't done that already, you can book that through typically around in the main lobby. You'll have your guest services, and you also have your shore excursion desk.
Right.
And you can get your shore excursions from either one, actually. So if the shore excursion desk is closed, you can go with guest services.
Right. There's always 2 desks.
Yeah. So that's your options there, and if you've done it online, they'll deliver your tickets to your stateroom when you get on the boat. If you've already booked them.
Right. If you, depending on how adventurous you feel, you can do something you never did.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. We've done a lot of things.
We've done a lot of things that I would not do.
We've been horseback riding. That was really fun.
Right. We went scuba. I love the scuba.
I did the scuba.
You did the diving.
The snuba, and then I did the beginner scuba diving lessons also. So that was fun. That got me introduced into the world of scuba diving. Really, It was a really good way. If you're thinking about doing scuba, the snuba or the beginning scuba class is a really good way to see if it's something that you're interested in.
Yeah, I want to try it.
I'm trying.
Yeah. slowly moving out there.
Yeah. So when you go ashore, we used to do a lot more shore excursions than we do now.
Right.
We do a lot more exploring our own now.
Right. We like to explore the islands more and study the history and the stories behind it.
Yeah. And I think that has to do with when we first started cruising. Maybe we were a little bit. I don't know, nervous, I guess would be the word.
Scared.
Yeah. Like,
I know I was.
You know, are we gonna, who are the people we're going back in time? You know, and we've been to almost all the Caribbean islands, and it's just maybe a couple we haven't been to, and we felt pretty safe on 99% of them, I would say.
One of them is new that we're going on this time, so look forward to that video.
Indeed. So anyway, if you book your shore excursion through the ship and you do one of these ship's shore excursions, if anything happens while you're out on that trip, the boat will, say they get a flat tire or the boat runs out of gas or something while you're out on a snorkel adventure, whatever, the ship has to wait for you. That's part of their guarantee with the shore excursion. If you do not and you go off on your own on an adventure,
catch a cab,
and it gets a flat tire somewhere and you don't get back in time, you could be subject to the boat leaving you.
Yep.
Okay, so you have to keep that in consideration. We go out exploring all of the time on our own, but we make sure that we leave ample time to get back. We're usually back to the ship at, usually an hour and a half, couple hours before the ship, and we scoot around.
Usually when we do that, we don't go far from the ship. We don't go way out. We make sure we're close if we do that.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind when you do the short excursion. When you go off, you're gonna need your ship card.
Yes.
And you can usually use like a driver's license or anything, but you can bring these. Just ask the guest services for their policy at any given port.
Right.
But all the Caribbean islands uses the ship card and like a driver's license and inch everything up. You can bring these if you want to. I don't really like bringing these because I don't want to lose them. All right, guys. So let's talk about shows now.
Ooh, fun! Yay! I like the shows.
Who shows you like better?
I hate to say it, but Royal Caribbean Ice Skating Show was the bomb.
Yeah, but all the ships have really good shows.
They do.
I haven't seen a show that I thumbs down or anything.
Never.
It's just they have different
Some
levels.
better than others.
Yeah, but they've all really been really good shows. They have from like theater productions, comedies, magic shows. We've seen some really good magic shows on these boats lately.
Excellent.
I'm like, how did they do that?
Excellent magic shows that make you go,
Karaoke on most of the ships.
Yeah.
Clubs on most of the ships, so you can
go
dance the
clubbing
night
and
away.
don't even have to worry about driving home.
Right. So all the entertainment you can. If you're bored on a cruise, there's something
wrong with you to do. It's so much to do. You just have to know what to do.
And so every time you turn around on the cruise, there's going to be somebody in your face with a camera.
Get used to it.
When you're eating dinner, when you're walking down the hall, when you get off the boat, there's going to be camera there. So
don't get offended. That's
the last thing. They got it. And you can go to the area wherever they have the pictures at. Just ask the guest services. They'll tell you where it's at. It's different places on different ships. And sometimes they have all your pictures grouped together. Sometimes
you gotta kind of look for them.
They'll have the pictures separated by event. So in other words, formal night 1, they're all here, and you got to kind of look through and find you.
Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4.
Embarkation and all that stuff.
And you got to remember you on a boat with thousands of people, so.
Yeah. So buy some pictures and have some memories to take home with you. We got a bunch.
We have a ton. We have a ton of pictures.
Yep.
We'll show them.
Yep. So, and it's the same thing. You purchase them with your Sail and Sign card.
Yeah, they're pretty reasonable. They're not that expensive.
The more you buy, the more you save, and they give you little freebies and all that kind of stuff.
We get 1, maybe 2.
And so that leads us up to the sad, sad day when the boat pulls back into shore. Yep.
It's a sad day because everybody is not happy.
The debarkation process. You pack your suitcases the night before, have them outside your stateroom by around 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you have to get those bad boys out there so the luggage people can come by and grab them.
Try to put as much as you can in there so you don't have to carry out the next day because it's a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
But you have to remember to keep stuff in your cabin that you will need for the overnight. Again, your medicines and
your
change
shower
of clothes.
things and toothbrush, toothpaste. Just keep that with you.
Yep. Make sure you fill out your customs form. Your room steward will put a customs form in your room, and you have to go through it and fill it out. The applicable information. You get off the boat. You'll ding your card one last time. Go down to customs, claim your luggage, do your little luggage shimmy with your liquids and stuff that you kept overnight, so you don't get thrown away at the airport.
Yeah, sometimes the customs line is a little bit long, so pack your patience when you're getting off a boat.
Yes, you have to take the vacation with you.
Yes, stay on vacation because you will lose it.
And that's about it. Some of the cruise lines offer services where they will take your luggage right to the airport for you.
Yeah, that's great.
For a fee. We never personally haven't tried it because we
try not to pack that much.
Well, we very rarely go right to the airport from leaving the boat. I usually try to sneak another day or two. We
stay a day or 2 after a cruise. We try to prolong it.
Yeah, as long as I can sneak away from work for another day or 2.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, thank you for watching.
Happy Valentine's Day. Love.
Yep, guys. So, questions, comments, concerns, hit us up down below.
Comment below.
Getting very close to the newest adventure coming up very soon.
Yes. Click on my channel if you want to see anything that's concerning beauty and glam. I got you covered right here.
Indeed. All right, guys. Life's short. Have
fun.
Like us, comment, go on our Facebook, check us out, share with a friend. This video is really geared towards the new cruisers, so share this video with the people that you're going on the cruise with.
And comment below if you have a channel, want us to see a channel. Comment below. We'll check you out.
Until next time, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye guys.